Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to explain to you on this video why supply and demand traders are not profitable. Um, I will show you the only way you can be profitable using supply and demand zones in any financial market. If you trade supply and demand on its own, you will not be profitable. Okay, so this is GBP US dollars on a 4-hour chart. And what I'm going to show to you today is applicable on all time frames. So if you're a supply and demand trader, you already know that there are two types of supply and there are two types of demand. If you're new to supply and demand strategy or concept, I will explain the types of supply and demand zones. So the first type, the supply zones. So supply zones. So there are two types of supply zones. So one is rally base drop, and the second one is drop base drop. Okay, so I think the best thing to do is to split this video into two, not to make it long. So on today's video, I'm going to explain the supply zones, and then the next video will be demand zones. So let's do it that way. So for the supply zones, we have the rally base drop and the drop base drop supply zones. So the rally base drop is a reversal supply zone, whereas the drop base drop is a continuation pattern or continuation zone of a supply area. Okay, so on this 4-hour chart of GBP, I will explain to you why, if you're a supply and demand trader, why you're not being profitable. So this is a higher time frame. This is not a lower time frame. This is a higher time frame. So I will mark out supply zones, and I'll tell you if the zones are rally based drop or drop based drop. So let's start from this low. Sorry, cancel my. So 1 second. So let's start from this low here. So for you to know a supply zone, you look from the current price. Let's say, for example, the price was here. You look from current price to your left, okay, for a zone. So this is our first supply zone right here. Okay, so I'm just going to plot them as we go. So this zone is called drop base drop. So we had this drop here, we had this base here, and then we had a drop. Okay, as you can see, the zone did not work. Okay, so if you took this short here, this zone did not work. So then looking to your left, the next supply zone was this one right here, drop base drop. So let's plot the zone again. So what happened? The zone did not work. The next zone to your left, yeah, was that zone there, rally base drop, which is the reversal zone. Okay, so let's plot our zones, and as you can see, that did not work. So if you've taken that 1, 2, 3, 3 supply zones, you were all stopped out, because if you take the supply zone, your stop loss will be above that level. You took that one, stop will be above here, and you took this one, your stop will be above there. So sorry, that one rather, not this one, this one. Your stop was above the level, you were taken out. Okay, so there's another stop, there's another supply zone right here. Also, that did not work. Okay, and we also have that supply zone right there at the top there. Also, that did not work. Why? Because you were taken out. Your stop loss will be just above that level, that high there, you were taken out. So, so you've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supply zones, and you were not profitable on any of them. And I'll explain to you why you lost all these 5 trades. Okay, so the reason is because, shall I delete this or just leave it? Let me just leave it. So the reason is because of this level right here. This level right there. So this support level right here. Okay, so this was the reason why you were not profitable. If you're a supply and demand trader, you will never be profitable if you trade supply and demand zones on its own. So I'll explain this level. So we had this support there, and this support there. I think it would be fair to extend that as well, and that support there. Another one, another bounce there. So this was a support level that the support and resistance traders were taking long from. Okay, so if you took this breakout right here of this level, you were stopped out right here. If your stop is above here, you have been stopped out for sure. If you took the short trade right here, if you put your stop above this level right here, you were stopped out. If you put it here, you were stopped out, and there's no way you put your stop loss above here, because that is a huge stop loss. Even if you did, you were also stopped out. Okay, so stop support and resistance traders also don't make money trading forex. No one is hard to make money trading forex unless you understand the concept I'm going to teach you today. Okay, so supply and demand traders, if you've taken all these supply zones, you are all stopped out. Support and resistance traders, you bought from the support, you've also been stopped out. Breakout traders, you are also stopped out. Retracement traders right here, you are also stopped out. Okay, so how do I profit? How do I make money trading forex? what I do is I wait for all this to happen. So I wait for support and resistance traders to take the trade, the breakout traders to take the trade, retracement traders to take the trade, and then this is where the supply and demand comes in. So once you understand the concept, then you will know where to take your trade. So here we have this big move to the upside. So when I saw this happening, I knew that the banks also wants to take a long trade, but they don't want to be buying when you're buying, when the retail traders are buying. They want to use this level to induce the retail traders in taking a long position, because the stop losses will be all below this level. If you took all these long trades right here, the stops are going to be below the level, either below this low here, that low here. And there is no way your stop will go below this low if you've taken long here, because that is too long of a stop loss, or too huge of a stop loss. So you put your stop losses below this, levels below your support area. So if you know about supply and demand zones, you identify this level right here. Can you see? Drop, base, rally, which is a continuation pattern. As you can see, we are on a long. This is a long trade. Yeah. So as you can see, market was going up. So this is a continuation zone for this retracement to come down and to keep going up, to go back up. Okay, so what I do is I plot my drop to the lowest base, and then to the start, the origin of the move up. Yeah, so this is the origin where we had this big candle. This is where it started from. This big candle started from this candle right here. Okay, so as you can see, when the market came back to that level, we went up. Okay, so this is how to trade the supply and demand zones. You don't trade them on its own. You have to trade them using this level right here. You have to look for this level before engaging any supply and demand areas. I hope this video is insightful. If you want to watch more of my videos, then please do so. Any questions, please do ask me. Thank you for watching.